Good evening, everybody. We're back with the 30th show of the Wanch and Hong Kong Rocks radio show. And tonight, as always, we have John with us, but as special guest, we have Simon Griffin, aka Sushi Robot. Hey, Simon.
Yeah, good evening. How's it going?
Very good. How are you doing? You're in the UK? Where in the UK?
Yeah. I'm in Nottingham, UK. It's the weather's not as good as Hong Kong. I'm sort of like getting used to the dismal weather again in the UK. We've had some good sunny spots, but now it's just like getting onto winter. It's grey.
Ah. So, but no beautiful typhoons like we have here in Hong Kong.
No, we had a bit of wind. The roof blew off my the felt roof blew off my garden shed because now I'm in the UK. I've got to have a garden shed.
Of course.
It's a British man thing,
Yeah, of course.
The shed.
And how are you, John?
I'm doing all right, man. I went out and had dinner tonight and showed everybody my vaccine cards because now here in Australia, you've got to show proof of full vaccine before you can go into a restaurant or anywhere else. And live music is actually coming back this weekend. So things are on the up and up here.
That's
slowly
great.
but surely.
Very cool. And tonight again, we have a great song list for you. Some hard and heavy hitting stuff picked by Simon, and but we started a little bit slower for the beginning with John's pick, Beatlemaniac. John, what do you have from Beatlemaniac?
Yes, I thought I saw Simon's list and I thought, well, I'll make it a challenge tonight and go a bit the other way with some music tonight. So we're going to start out this evening with a little bit of British music, the British invasion. So this is Beatlemaniac doing "Ticket to Ride" by the Beatles.
And here we go.
She's got a
thank you. Okay, that was Beatlemaniac with Ticket to Ride. So Simon, tell us, you have been in several bands in Hong Kong. Which ones?
Oh my God. This is Ammunition, Weeper, Two Finger Salute, Sushi Robot, Live Fast Die.
Yes, Live Fast Die. I was going to say, wait a minute, you can't forget that
times.
one. That was
the best
epic.
Yeah, I did Violent Jokes as well, which was with Claudio when we because I think I first met Claudio, it must have been about 15 years ago, and we just talked about starting the electronic band up because we hadn't seen anything that was playing live really, as in an electronic band. So we started that up with Shadow, who used to sing with Sea Monsters, I believe, Korean girl.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah,
that's
right.
right.
And then we just started doing more and more drum and bass, and we did a lot of shows in China and Asia. But on the sideline, that was almost like a sideline because my big thing was always like playing bass in rock and metal bands. So when I got the chance to join Live Fast Die, it was crazy. It was crazy. But it was just like all the guys that are in a lot of bands still in Hong Kong, knocking around, like Joe and Arthur. It was just, I don't know, it was just almost like an incestuous relationship because all those people went to join other bands and then you're always gigging with the same band sort of thing. And there was a lot of unity there in the old days, a lot of unity. And then obviously moving on from, to This Is Ammunition, which was great with Mira, and then doing Weeper, when Mira used to turn up at the Wanch with his big stack.
Yep.
Hilarious. I mean, he's in Czech Republic now. He's doing a recording studio full time, I believe.
Oh, wow.
Which is going pretty. Wow. But yeah, it's sort of like I miss those, almost like the glory days, the touring of Asia and stuff. It was good. And then when you're watching, like the Wanch show, it's always like bringing you memories back of how it used to be, and good friends, good times.
Very good. So we're gonna go to more. Yeah, John, go ahead.
We were talking about one time, Simon, back when you were doing a solo acoustic shows at the Wanch when I first got it reopened, man.
Yeah, well, I did that because I went to the Wanch once and I saw somebody playing acoustic, and I thought, oh my God, if they can do it, I should have a go. And I knew like 4 chords on the guitar, so I made 6 songs around 4 chords, and I just did that for a night, and it was really good. Even Mira said to me, I know even Mira said he liked it, which was a shock, because Mira didn't like anything.
That's true.
But yeah, I think that was my first, and I maybe did a couple of after that, but then sort of gave it up.
Yeah, and then when Live Fast Die did the acoustic and became almost like a country western band, man.
I know. Well, we used to practice in Ross's tattoo studio, and my bass amp was plugging into a little hi-fi speaker. It was crazy times. It was like a lot of beer and stuff going on, but it was just like, yeah, great times. Really, really good.
Okay, so we'll be right back. We're playing our next song now. John has picked Paul Sapira for us, or the Paul Sapira Mob.
Paul Sapira is still touring in the U.S. I think he's in. He's either in Chicago or San Antonio this week. And I picked this video because this is actually Paul on bass with Mike Knoll on lead guitar, and of course Steve Fuller on drums. And this is them doing a ZZ Top number called Tush. So I hope you enjoy this one. And then the next one is Simon's turn.
Exactly.
So, and thanks for joining us all tonight, everybody. Glad to have you aboard.
Very cool. So let's go for ZZ Top Tush. Okay, that was Paul Sapira Mob with Paul Sapira on bass and vocals with the ZZ Top song Tush. And with us is Simon and John. And thanks everybody for dialing in. And we're coming now for the first pick of Simon.
We have Oliver holding it all together tonight, as always. Oliver is the glue.
Keeping the finger on the mute button, as always.
Exactly.
Anyhow,
turn, yeah?
Yes, your turn now, Simon. What did you pick?
Okay, well, I picked this song because it's somebody who I've always really, really respected, and we have a long-standing joke of when this person had a video when they were singing to a cow playing an acoustic guitar. This is this is After Party, and obviously I'm referencing to Yan Yan, who I've played a lot of shows with over the years. This is sort of like a hip hop version. Because one of the things I like about After Party and Yan Yan's writing is she's very creative at writing and the way she does the songs. And with After Party, because they have that comedy element as well, it was, for me, one of the best things she's done, really. And this one is called Sperm Donor. When you say it's a bit hip-hoppy, hippity-hoppity.
Hippity-hoppity. Okay.
Yeah.
Hippity-hoppity.
Then let's listen to this one. So, After Party with the original song Sperm Donor.
Does your family suffer genetic heart disease, or do they have epilepsy? Anything wrong with their kidneys? Tell me if you got anxiety. What is your view on humanity? Did you contribute for society? What have you done in your studies? Tell me which of your
check my file, I'm a grade A specimen. Why else would you be wondering about all my semen? I've been blessed with genetic perfection. I look like Brad Pitt and I'm a valedictorian. You think you wanted to know my view of humanity? My view is simple, the world needs more of me. I'm on a mission to help the world breed. I'm planning up in the planet by spreading my seed. I'm a...
Yeah, that was a short one. 50 seconds from After Party's Sperm Donor.
Yeah, I think that's called Short and Sweet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I just
Like
love it.
the
I mean,
one
the writing that they do is very clever in a way.
It's very good. Yeah, we'll have another short one, another couple of shorter ones towards the end. So when you've played with Yang Yang, how did that? You said you went with him to the Philippines, right? With After Party.
Yeah, Well, we did an event called Oi Attack with Two Finger Salute and After Party were there as well.
Oh, cool.
So it was like an anti-racist gig, anti-Nazi gig that we did. And it was always really weird because when you do these events, I remember when we were playing and it was like playing on a balcony and in front of you there were cages. So people couldn't attack your pro bottles. And so we asked them to take them down, and which they did. And it was very raucous. It was a great show, and that's when Big Phil was doing the singing as well. And I just remember I was outside with Glenn, the drummer, and we were talking, and then the security guard, he dropped his shotgun on the floor. Oh my God, it was just like the Wild West. And I'm on the balcony, we're playing all this loud music and thinking, I'm going to get shot here. But
that was in Manila or what?
In Manila, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Amazing.
Yeah, we did a few of those. And then I did some stuff with Yan Yan in Cambodia and Vietnam as well. Not Vietnam, sorry, Thailand.
That's funny.
Which was really hard work.
That is still something on my to-do list, to go to a club where the security guard is wearing a shotgun, is running around with a shotgun.
Yeah, it was crazy. Crazy times. Very good though. Very good.
And now we have we're gonna play some Clash.
Yes, that's right. We're gonna have Ruby Cube, Iris and Company doing the epic Clash tune. Should I stay or should I go?
Very good.
So if you'll let it rip, Oliver, we'll do it to it.
I'll do it. And here we go.
You got to let me know. Should I stay or should I go? You say that you were mine. Do you the end of time? Come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I go? So we stay. When I'm on my knees. It's fun and X was black. Want me off your back. Come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go?
Ruby Cube with The Clash. Should I Stay or Should I Go? With Michael Salcedo on the drums, I think.
Yep, and Sir Charles on bass.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, Mikey, one of the best drummers in Hong Kong.
Definitely.
Oh, I know, man. I know. Definitely awesome.
And
drum.
definitely I would think the only drummer who smiles through the whole performance.
Yeah, I mean, he's a great guy, actually. Really, really good.
Yeah.
So, what's up next? Now we have some recording from Beertopia. Simon, that was your pick.
Yeah. Well, Beertopia, obviously, it's a bittersweet thing for us because as Two Finger Salute, we were never allowed to play at Beertopia or any sort of festival that was in Lan Kwai Fong. I think because we were accused of swearing too much.
Oh,
and
how dare they?
Yeah.
You guys? Oh, come on.
Yeah,
No
I
way.
know. I don't know where they get that from because, the songs we write are for the children. It's not for us, it's for the
That's right.
children.
Exactly.
There's songs about.
Somebody think about the children.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And, we couldn't get our heads around that. But yeah, we were sort of like banned from that.
No.
Which in a way was probably right because I'd never liked Beertopia anyway. But anyway, well,
That doesn't sound bitter at all, Simon.
No, I'm not bitter. But this next one is again one of my favorite bands in Hong Kong, which I can never pronounce the name properly. It's Bali Chunda. It might be Bali Chunda. I have no idea. But Bali
No,
Chunda.
you had it right. You had it right the first time, man.
Oh,
That's
did
it.
I? Okay. Well, this is
Yes.
the classic lineup with Pierre, who's gone back to France, and Marcus, who obviously he's gone back to Germany on bass. And yeah, again, it's another band. We did some really, really great shows with good fun, really good times. Music's uplifting as well. It's that sort of music where you can get absolutely pissed and not care. Never saw a
And
fight
dance-
except from Pierre.
And
throwing
dance
bottles.
around. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. It was always just that the way Pierre was on stage as well. It was always like really good. Off stage, he was an head case. But, other than that, he was great.
Perfect. Other than when he's not playing music, he was really great.
He was.
Yeah.
I think when he'd had a few jars, that's when you had to watch it.
I see.
And all that French stuff going on.
Okay, well, let's listen to some of that French stuff. So that's from Beertopia 2018, and Bali Chander is doing the traditional Drunken Sailor for us. And here we go.
Rusty razor, balls with a rusty razor, balls with a rusty razor. Longboat till it's over, longboat till it's over, longboat till it's over. Drunken sailor, what do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor?
That was short and sweet again. Bali Chander, Drunken Sailor from Beertopia 2018.
Yeah. Good band. Very good band.
Yes.
Always the best parties.
Yeah, always the best parties.
Oh,
Oh, is the best
I mean,
part.
the next one is my choice as well, isn't it?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this one is. Some say that he is my illegitimate son, but I can deny all knowledge of that. This band Blood Cult. I remember seeing this band Blood Cult many years ago when his wife used to be the guitar player and one of the singers, and
That's right.
yeah, Greg was sort of like playing drums, and Danny the Greek was on bass.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow is the word. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then when he recently started, well, I say recently, it must have been about 2-3 years ago now. Seems to go by so fast. They started up again. I think Joe's playing the drums on this one, and Ziad playing bass. But always one of my favorites. Great songwriter, really good songwriter. And yeah, I miss him, but he is not my son.
Okay. Well, we'll ask the mom.
Are you sure?
We'll ask the mom.
Do
I
we
look
have
like a
the
test tube?
DNA test to prove it?
Yeah.
Well, anyhow, so hold on to your seats. I think this is a short one as well. So here we go. Blood Cult with the original song Necromancer.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you can see that he is a born fanny magnet, really, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh man. Whew. Simon, thank you for joining us from the UK today, man. Man, we really appreciate it.
It's good. It's just like reliving old times, really. And you know, as we were saying before, it's been what, nearly 2 years now.
Yeah.
Since
How long have you been in Hong Kong overall?
I was in Hong Kong for 15 years.
15 years. Very good.
So it's like, you know, you go through a lot of bands and you meet a lot of people, and it's the whole network we used to have at the Wanch was just, you know, something I'll probably never see again, I think.
Not in Nottingham.
You know,
Yeah,
it's funny. We really kind of took it all for granted, you know, because it was just there all.
We did, yeah.
Because it was funny because like every time Hugh Poole played there, he'd always say, "Man, you guys don't know how special this place is, man," and you don't until you're not there, and it's like, wow, you know, that there really was some magic there.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's the thing. Sometimes you know, some people don't realize how good it was until it's gone.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And it's like the whole musician community, as I was saying before, you know, you go down there, I've seen so many bands down there, played so many shows, and there's always someone to talk to. There's always, you know, and some of the bands, okay, you can be hit and miss, but it's still was the best place for the live music.
Absolutely.
You know, nobody judged you at all. You could do whatever you wanted to. Well, the only thing though, I remember when I did I think it was one of the handover shows, because I always made this thing of trying to do 3 bands at one of your handover shows, Hallelujahs.
Yeah.
And I did one. It was the first time I did Sushi Robot at one of the handover shows, and I think you put the glitter ball on, the circular disco ball that hadn't been on for like 20 years. And when you turned it on, all the dust was falling off. It looked like snow. And I remember at the back of me, Lanny Gyro was standing by the drum kit looking at me thinking, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, it's just...
He might not have been the biggest fan of electronic music.
Yeah, he was.
I know.
He was. And he said to me afterwards, what was that?
He was the biggest fan of himself, and that was about it.
I never knew until like maybe 3 or 4 years ago that his hat with Lanny Gyro, it was original backwards.
Yep.
Steve Kiss told me that, and I thought, really? And then it all made sense.
Well, anyhow, we'll continue reminiscing about the Wanch and its creatures, big and small, after the next song. And now we're going for some more hard stuff. But this time, John, you picked it.
This is soft and mellow, man. This is this is Michelle.
What I'm playing for my 3-year-old son to fall asleep.
Yeah.
Yes.
That might not be a good idea.
Yes, this is that in the mood music that you put on just before you light the candles and the romantic dinner, man. This is Michelle doing Thunder. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah. So there's a famous 4-letter word at the end of this thunder. You probably can, Michelle, say it during the song once or twice. But anyhow, well, here we go, and that's an original. That was Michel, which we right now could read in the comments by Francesco that it means a mess. So, well, now we're a bit smarter. Language-wise, at least. Language-wise, at least.
Okay.
Probably some other valuable knowledge got pushed out of everybody's brain by that one, but anyhow. And we're back to Simon's choice.
Yeah, my next one is by, I would say, one of my favorite frontmen of all time. This little fucker has just been around so long. But he, you know, I've seen him when he's had his ups and downs, but always when he does a show, he's full on. And it's Oi Squad. This is the time when Glenn from Two Finger Salute was drumming as well, and Kura was doing bass. Yeah, great times. We did a lot of shows again with him in Philippines, Malaysia, and Hong Kong. And he was always one of the go-to people for me for doing like the Punktober festivals, or any punk show that we could get hold of in Hong Kong. Because Oi Squad has always been one of my favorites, always. And they've been going for donkey's years.
Yes.
Well, Moy has. You know, he's had transitions through, you know, people playing in the band, but it's always been consistent with the effort he puts into a show. Fantastic.
So, and this was recorded at in Kwai Chung.
Yes.
That was a really fun gig. You know, everybody went down to the 7-Eleven and got some beers, and
yeah, was that the one we did an impromptu Two Finger Salute set as well?
At this one, this was Oi Squad. Then it was Ziad playing one of their first Sideburns gigs.
Yep.
And then there was a Chinese guy, actually a guy who's half Austrian, half Chinese. I forgot the band name, and they played. I don't remember Sideburns. I don't remember Two Finger Salute playing at that gig.
I think, well, because I know that I'm pretty sure that Phil and I were there. I'm
Yes.
not sure if Tim and Glenn were there as well.
Well, Phil was there because he played for the Sideburns. He drummed for the Sideburns.
No, I mean Big Phil.
Oh, Big Phil. Oh, sorry.
Two Finger Phil.
Two Finger Phil.
Two Finger.
Well, anyhow, here we go with Oi Squad with their iconic original "You're Wrong."
That's what we're saying.
That was Boy Squad with the original song "You're Wrong" at Lifehouse in Kwai Chung, and you could see in the beginning there was a guy with a black hat in the audience, and that's from the band Sino Hearts that was playing at the event as well. Well, anyhow, and on to something else, something completely different, but
Yes.
it's a bit of a mix tonight. But
It's a
John,
good
tell
mix.
us. Well, of course. We only do good mixes. There's only good music at the Wanch.
That's right. And on the Wanch Hong Kong Rocks radio show, man.
Yay!
We don't mess around here. This is professionalism at its finest, man. Anyway, I digress. This is a band called Powerful Moss, and they came onto the scene a bit late, but they came on pretty hard, pretty quick, and got a pretty good following right away. But anyway, this is them doing a song by Weezer called Buddy Holly. So without any further ado, Simon, I'll let you hit the play button and we'll let it rip, man.
Okay, so, Simon, please hit the. If you find the play button, otherwise, I'll do it. Well, here we're back again with professionalism at its finest. I'll hit the play button.
Hey, it's 11:30 at night here, man. What do you
Aww.
Oh, and at your age, John.
Yeah, exactly. Well, anyhow,
I've been up since 6, man.
AM.
AM.
Anyhow, third try, Powerful Moss with Weezer playing Buddy Holly.
What's in his home? He's dissing that girl. Why do they got him from? What do we do to all of these guys that make them so violent? Whoa, and annoyance. Whoa, and annoyance. Whoa, and that's the rule of time. Yeah, I look just like Buddy Holly. Oh, and there's something more. I don't care what they say about us anyway. I don't care about that. I'm stressed and I always feel. I know you need help. Your tongue is twisted, your eyes are scared. You need a guardian. Whoa, and I know it knows. Whoa, and I know you're mine. Whoa, you, I look just like Buddy Holly. Oh, and that's how it more. I don't care what they say about us. Bang, bang, knock on the door. Never been been done before. Hey, hey, what do we do? Don't know that I lost my shoe. I can't ride, I can't flip. What's the matter, babe? Feeling sick. What's the matter, what's the matter, what's the matter, you? Doesn't matter, feeling sick. Oh.
And that was Powerful Moss with Weezer's famous Buddy Holly from their Blue album. And yeah, and we're going right back to the hard stuff. Simon.
Yeah. Okay, well, this is another one of my favorite bands in Hong Kong. I mean, we've done a few gigs together, and I think it's over the past. I don't know how long they've been around. I can't remember because when you get to my age, the memory goes. It's like fingerprints on a handrail. It's you have to so many gigs and so much loud noise. The years just pass by so fast. This one is by the Moncocks, and it's called Way It Goes. And again, as I say, we did a lot of shows with them at Aftermath, and I think we did a show with them at the Wanch. I can't remember.
Yeah, you did.
You did. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, another good one. Let it rip, as they say.
The Moncocks with another great original song, Way It Goes. And these two, this one and the previous one, were recorded at the former venue Rio's, which recently closed down, during their H2 festival, I think in November last year.
Yep.
And now we're going to Japan.
One, I picked this one for you, Oliver, because this is
thanks.
one of your favorite bands. Man.
Absolutely, man.
And
Yeah, they're good though. I just saw them as well. Yeah. Really
I love this band as well, man. It'll be good to see if they can once travel opens up, if they can come back to Hong Kong again, because they used to just blow the place apart when they came in and played, man. So
if they're still going.
Yeah, they're still going.
They are. I still talk to them on Twitter.
Get you. So you're the influencer.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you got tickety tockety?
No, I don't use TikTok, man.
That's banned in Hong Kong.
Oh, is it?
Is it?
Yeah, I think so. I used to have it, and then they banned it. I think I think it's still banned. I didn't try to reinstall it, but anyhow.
Freedom.
So this is Mutant Monster with the original song Orion.
Okay, Orion!
Mutant Monster with the original song Orion.
Yeah, and the Folded Arms audience.
Exactly.
I love the Folded Arms audience. I've seen them a lot of times in Hong Kong.
Nodding in approval.
Yep.
Yeah, nodding in approval. So, and we have another hard one. I mean, pretty much everything tonight is the one way or the other one a hard one. But that one is your pick, Simon.
Yeah, another one of my my favorite bands from Hong Kong. You know, I've known them for quite a while. Done a lot of shows with them as Weeper or This Is Ammunition down at Hidden Agenda and stuff. And I always say it's, you know, some bands have asked me over the years, "Oh, we're too big," or, you know, "We need all this equipment to play the Wanch." But I always say to them, if you can't play the Wanch, then are you a real band? Because the Wanch is the proof where you have to go down, you plug in, you play, and you can't hide anything. You can't hide behind massive effects or anything. You have to plug in and play and get on with it. And I think with this the final band from me is definitely proof that, you know, even the band, how big they are and the massive sort of like backline they normally have, for them, when they went down to the Wanch, was always a favorite of mine because they just had a fucking fantastic show all the time. And this is Shepherd's the Week, the song No Escape, an original. But yeah, fantastic band.
And here we go. That was Shepherd's the Week with No Escape, original song. And if you want to see them on the 31st of October, they're playing at the Emacs Music Zone. You can find details for the gig if you go on Facebook and search for Hidden Agenda This Town Needs. And if you're going for more live music, you can check out, well, first of all, the Aftermath. We're having this weekend, tomorrow night, actually. The Aftermath has a happy hour with Sean and Alan. Not sure which Sean and which Alan, but there's a happy hour. And
There we go.
There we go. And then let me find their newsletter for October. Yeah, here I have it. So they're having tomorrow, they have live music, Cousin and Friends. And on Saturday, they have a film matinee and they play Grindhouse. And Grindhouse, yeah. And
Grindhouse.
Grindhouse.
It's a grinder.
No, not Grinder. No. We're not looking through your. They're not looking through your phone, Simon. Anyhow, and afterwards they have Lip Servants, The Sideburns, Young Bucks, and John Travoltron. And on Sunday they're doing People's Liberation Improv Show. And so on and so forth. And then if we're going to Ruler Live, they're having tomorrow, they have Supernaut and Osmium. And on Saturday, they have the Red Stripes. I haven't seen those in a long time. And Peel Fresco is, I'm not even sure. I only saw the calendar until the 8th. Tomorrow they have jazz. I assume it's Michelle Carrillo, Skip Moy, and Zoelai. And on Saturday, they have Groove Lee, which you've seen a bunch of time at the Wanch. I haven't seen them performing for quite a while. And on Sunday, they have a Sunday Jazz Show. So please go out, support live music, buy some beers, support the venues. And thank you so much, Simon, for joining our madness here tonight.
Yeah, no,
Simon.
It's been good seeing everybody again.
Yeah, it's great to see you.
The hairstyles are still the same.
Yes.
Yes.
Just a few more wrinkles for the hairstyle.
Keep us posted on what you're doing there in the UK with your music, man. Let us know what's happening.
Yeah, I will do, because it's like, say I got a lot of projects to do, which now I really need to sort them out, because I've got stuff to do with like the software that I use, and because I get a bit of sponsorship from that, so I have to.
Oh,
I have to do a few things.
Otherwise they pull the plug on you.
Yeah, but it's also, it gives me an incentive to sort of get back out there again. I think it's all because I've always had this thing about social media. I hate it, but unfortunately, it's something that you have to do. I might have to get my son to do it for me.
That's why you have kids, no? Mow the lawn and update your Facebook profile.
Yeah,
that's it.
Well, anyhow, since you guys in the audience, you can't see Simon, but he's sitting in a room where one wall is completely covered with different keyboards and other electrical music instruments that I'm too stupid to identify. But
man cave.
Man cave, it's his man cave, exactly. And so check out Simon Sushi Robot. Do you have a Facebook page then for your music, or where people can follow you?
Yeah, there is a Facebook page. I think I don't know what it is. I think it's called Sushi Robot.
Sushi Robot. Let's have
a look.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
it's Sushi Robot.
1, I think it is. No, that's
yeah. No, it's Sushi Robot Music. Is it?
That's how. Yeah. Hang on.
That looks like you. You. Yeah. So I'll post it in the chat, so people please go and visit. And Simon's gonna post his new projects there, since now we're bullying him into doing that.
I was just having a look, because this is the thing. It's like, even I don't know what my own page is.
Oh well.
It runs on its own. It's just under Sushi Robot.
But the URL is ending Sushi Robot Music, so yeah. It's just the URL name. Anyhow, So thanks everybody for dialing in this week. Have fun, have a good weekend, and we see you all next week with another special guest. But next week,
Wednesday,
exactly. So very important. Next week we're on a Wednesday, and we're busy on a Thursday, so that's it.
Yes.
Prior commitments.
Yes, prior commitments on Thursday.
mean you
So
have
we are
lives
on
when you
Wednesday next week.
Yeah, we have a life. We have a life. I have 2 kids, and such, and they're a bit cranky sometimes if I don't show up on the Thursday. So no, just kidding. Anyhow. So thanks, John. Thanks, Simon. Thanks everybody. Francesco, Keith, Steve, everybody else who is so loyally watching the show on time and in full. And so rock on, guys, and see you all next week on Wednesday.
Yes, thank you, everybody, and have a great
See you later.
weekend. Simon, thanks for show 30
Yeah, good
and
to see you.
being
Good to
with
have
us.
you, yeah.
And Oliver, thank you once again for keeping us together.
Okay, bye everybody.
Night, everyone.